Nights stretch long and empty. A phone glows, face flicker past, scrolling, searching, yet nothing holds. Loneliness creeps, a silent thief. It's not just being alone, it's feeling unseen, UN heard. Ever wonder why joy feels distant? What if you're chasing shadows? Each click, each swipe, drains willpower. A key at danger, stealing your core. Marcus whispers, you have power within. Like a fire, it waits. UN moved. When did you last feel whole? Who looks back in the mirror? The world spins, but you can pause. Control lies in your next breath. Before lessons unfold, hear his story. A man like you stood still. Man sits in darkness. City hums beyond his window. Phone glows, a hollow light. He scrolls, seeking someone, anyone. Faces pass, laughter echoes online. His chest tightens, unseen. Alabama 1. Fingers hover over a name. An old friend, sharp with betrayal. Words rise, ready to spill. He wants to fight, to prove. But the air feels heavy, still. He sets the phone down. Silence wraps him, cold, unyielding. Epictetus whispers, control your response. He brews coffee, steam curls up. Each sip grounds him, deliberate, slow. The room isn't empty anymore. He's not chasing shadows now. Loneliness is a restless sea. He's the anchor, steady, unmoved. Like a tree, roots die deep. Joy waits in quiet moments. These lessons carve a path. They steady you, like him. If you feel this, write it. Not for me, for you. Lesson N, seeking others' approval. A man lingers in the office. His desk gleams, papers perfectly aligned. The boss strides past, eyes elsewhere. He stays late, craving a nod. Hours slip into the night. His chest tightens, hollow, empty. Seeking approval feels like breathing, yet it steals his inner core. Each glance he chases costs him. He bends, molds to their whims. The soul shrinks, joy fades silently. He's a shadow, not a man. Ever felt this quiet desperation? Scrolled for likes, waited for praise? The world demands your constant bowing. It's a trap, subtle, suffocating. Your worth isn't their fleeting words. Their silence isn't your failure. Epictetus speaks, voice like stone. Freedom lives beyond their gaze. You don't need their shallow applause. Their nods are dust, not gold. Picture a tree, roots deep, unmoved. It grows without begging for notice. Seneca's words cut through fog. Who owns your mind, your control? Chasing validation surrenders your power. It's a leash, tightening daily. The cost is your inner flame. Joy dies in others' mirrors. Recall that moment you felt small. A colleague's smirk, a friend's dismissal. You worked harder, spoke louder, hoping they'd see your worth. But their eyes were never yours. Their judgment was never truth. Marcus Aurelius whispers, calm, eternal. You have power over your mind. Not their thoughts, not their words. Your value isn't their verdict. Stop. Look at your own actions. Write one task you own today. A report finished. A step taken. That's yours, not their shadow. Feel the weight lift, just slightly. You're not here to please them. Imagine a warrior, armor dented. He stands, not for cheers, but for his own quiet dignity. You're that warrior every day. The office hums, lights flicker. You pack your bag, stand tall. Their silence passes like wind. You're no longer their reflection. Why do you seek their eyes? When did you forget your strength? Each time you chase, you drift. Further from the man you are. Pause now. Breathe. Feel your pulse. One act, yours, is enough. A single choice, deliberate, free. It anchors you, steadies you. The world can wait, unmoved. You don't need their fleeting light. Seneca asks, what's truly yours? Your mind, your will, your core. Start small. Reclaim your ground. A moment of focus, pure. You're not their servant, never were. The man who stops bowing, he stands tallest, always. Lesson 2. Dwelling on past connections. Why do old names haunt you? A text unanswered. Years ago. A friend's laugh, now faded. You replay that final talk. Words cut, sharp, UN forgiven. Nights stretch, memory loop endlessly. You scroll their profiles, silent, hoping for a sign, anything. Each thought pulls you backward. The past becomes your cage. It locks you from the present. Joy slips through your fingers. Ever sat alone, mind racing, reliving slights, betrayals, losses? The heart clenches, heavy, trapped. You're not living, you're remembering. This habit chains your spirit. It steals your inner calm. Each rerun deepens the wound. You're bleeding, but it's invisible. Marcus Aurelius speaks, voice steady. The present is all you own. The past is dust, settled. You can't rewrite what's gone. Picture a river flowing forward. It doesn't cling to old banks. Seneca whispers, let go. Clinging buries your inner light. The cost is your daily peace. Joy can't bloom in shadows. Recall that night, phone in hand. You typed a message, then stopped. Anger flared, old wounds reopened. You wanted closure, not healing. But their silence isn't your burden. Their choices aren't your truth. Epictetus cuts through, cold, clear. You control only your mind, not their actions, not their words. Your power lies in release. Stop, breathe for 60 seconds. Feel the air, slow, deliberate. Let each exhale carry pain. The past is a ghost, fleeting. You're not bound to its chains. Imagine a bird, wings clipped. It learns to soar again. You're that bird, every moment. The room hums, clock ticks softly. You close the app, screen dark. Their names fade, like mist. You're no longer their echo. Why do you hold their shadows? When did you lose your no? Each memory you clutch, you sink further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your heartbeat. One breath, yours, is enough. A single moment, clear, free. It grounds you, holds you. The world moves, but you're still. You don't need their old light. Marcus asks, what's in your grasp? Your mind, your focus, your core. Start small, anchor in today. A walk, a note, a thought. You're not their past, never were. The man who releases ghosts, he walks lightest, always. Lesson 3. Fearing solitude. Solitude is a dark room. No voices, no lights, just you. The silence feels heavy, oppressive. You reach for noise, any distraction. Phone hums, TV blares, escape. Anything to drown the stillness. You run from your own shadow, fearing what's left when alone. Each moment alone feels like loss. The heart races, seeking others. You think solitude means empty. Joy hides beyond your grasp. Ever fled from quiet moments? Saturday with music to avoid thoughts? The fear builds, a silent storm. You're not living, you're hiding. This dread weakens your core. It steals your inner strength. Each escape deepens the void. You're running, but never free. Seneca speaks, voice like iron. Happiness is an inner fire. Solitude isn't your enemy. It's where you meet yourself. Picture a mountain, standing alone. It needs no crowd to endure. Epictetus whispers, face it. Fear grows when you flee. The cost is your own power. Joy waits in quiet spaces. Recall that evening, house silent. You turned on every light, checked notifications, seeking connection, hoping noise would fill the gap. But the quiet wasn't your foe. Its weight was your own fear. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. You have strength within you, not in others, not in sound. Your peace is your own domain. Stop. Spend 10 minutes alone. No phone, no screen, just thoughts. Sit with the silence. Breathe. The dark room holds no chains. You're not lost in its depths. Imagine a wolf, lone, steady. It hunts without needing a pack. You're that wolf, every night. The clock ticks. Shadows soften. You turn off the television. Silence settles, no longer heavy. You're no longer running scared. Why do you fear your own voice? When did solitude become a cage? Each time you flee, you weaken, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel the quiet. One moment, yours, is enough. A single breath, clear, steady. It anchors you, frees you. The world hums, but you're calm. You don't need their constant noise. Seneca asks, what's truly yours? Your mind, your will, your fire. Start small, embrace the still. A walk alone, a quiet hour. You're not empty, never were. The man who faces solitude, he finds light, always. Lesson 4. Reacting to disrespect. A colleague smirks, words bite. Your work dismissed, laughter stings. The room shrinks, eyes on you. You want to snap, prove them wrong. Fist clench, voice rise fast. Anger flowers, hot, uncontrolled. You lash out, words like blades. But the air grows heavier. Each retort digs a deeper hole. You're not stronger, you're exposed. The heart races. Joy dissolves. Disrespect becomes your master. Ever felt this burning rage? Someone cuts you off, belittles you. You strike back, seeking justice. But you're not winning, you're sinking. This reflex steals your dignity. It chains you to their scorn. Each outburst weakens your core. You're fighting shadows, not foes. Epictetus speaks, voice like granite. You control only your response. Their words are not your truth. You choose the weight they carry. Picture a lion, calm, unmoved. It ignores the yipping dogs. Seneca whispers, stay still. Reacting hands them your power. The cost is your inner calm. Joy fades in petty battles. Recall that moment, pulse pounding. A friend's jab at your choices. You fired back, voice sharp, hoping to reclaim your ground. But their smirk only grew. Your anger was their victory. Marcus Aurelius speaks, steady, clear. Your mind is your fortress. Not their taunts, not their games. Your strength lies in silence. Stop, ask, is this worth me? Pause, breathe, let it pass. Their words are wind, fleeting. You're not their punching bag. Imagine a warrior, armor gleaming. He stands, untouched by insults. You're that warrior, every day. The office buzzes, voices fade. You nod, walk away, unmoved. Their laughter dies. Powerless, you're no longer their target. Why do you fight their battles? When did you trade your peace? Each reaction pulls you lower, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your breath. One choice, yours, is enough. A single moment, calm, free. It steadies you, lifts you. The world taunts, but you're strong. You don't need their petty crown. Epictetus asks, who rules you? Your will, your mind, your core. Start small, hold your ground. A quiet nod, a steady gaze. You're not their game, never were. The man who stays silent, he cuts deepest, always. Lesson 5, chasing distractions. The screen glows, endless faces. You swipe, seeking fleeting relief. Videos loop, laughter fills air. Hours vanish, but nothing stays. The heart feels heavier, empty. You chase noise to numb loneliness. Each click pulls you further. from yourself, from quiet joy. The world hums, loud, relentless. You drown in its shallow waves. The soul starves, craving stillness. Distractions steal your inner core. Ever lost nights to scrolling, avoiding thoughts, dodging silence. The buzz feels like life, but it's a thief, silent, cruel. This habit buries your strength. It trades peace for fleeting highs. Each escape widens the void. You're running, but never whole. Marcus Aurelius speaks. Voice calm. Simplicity is your fortress. The noise isn't your truth. You choose what fills your mind. Picture a lake, clear, unmoved. It reflects only what matters. Seneca whispers, guard your time. Distractions, surrender your control. The cost is your quiet light. Joy fades in endless chatter. Recall that night, phone burning. You watched reels, seeking escape. Laughter faded, but not loneliness. You stayed up, chasing nothing. The noise didn't fill you. Its weight was your own avoidance. Epictetus speaks, sharp, unyielding. You control your attention, not the world's pull, its clamor. Your power lies in focus. Stop. Limit screens to an hour. Replace swipes with a walk. Feel the ground. Breathe deeply. The void isn't your home. You're not lost in its pull. Imagine a sailor, steering steady. He ignores the siren's call. You're that sailor, every moment. The room darkens. Phone dims. You set it down, deliberate. Silence settles, no longer heavy. You're no longer its captive. Why do you chase hollow lights? When did you lose your calm? Each swipe pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your breath. One choice, yours, is enough. A single step. Clear, free. It grounds you, holds you. The world screams, but you're still. You don't need its fleeting rush. Marcus asks, what's truly yours? Your mind, your will, your peace. Start small, reclaim your space. A journal page, a key step. You're not its slave. Never were. The man who turns away, he finds clarity, always. Lesson 6. Holding grudges. A name burns in your mind. Words spoken years ago, cut. You replay their betrayal nightly. Enjecimer, quiet, unyielding. You clench fists, heart heavy. They moved on, you didn't. Each thought tightens the chain. Grudges bind you to pain. The past becomes your prison. You carry their weight, always. Joy slips, buried in rage. You're not free, you're tethered. Ever felt this silent fury? A friend's lee, a colleague's slight? You hold it, nursing wounds. It's not justice, it's poison. This grip steals your peace. It drowns your inner light. Each grudge deepens the scar. You're chained, but they're gone. Seneca speaks, voice like steel. Anger is a self-inflicted wound. Their fault isn't your burden. You choose what you carry. Picture a fire, consuming only itself. It burns, but warms nothing. Epictetus whispers, release it. Holding on surrenders your control. The cost is your quiet joy. Pain grows where grudges root. Recall that night, staring blankly. You saw their face, unbidden. Anger flared, old hurts alive. You wanted them to feel it, but their life isn't yours. Your rage isn't their punishment. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. You have power over your mind, not their deeds, not their hearts. Your freedom lies in letting go. Stop, write their name down. Describe the hurt, every detail. Now burn the paper, watch it curl. The ash isn't your chain. You're not bound to their sins. Imagine a river carrying debris. It flows, leaving no trace. You're that river every day. The room stills, air clears. You breathe, no longer clenched. Their shadow fades, powerless. You're no longer their captive. Why do you hold their crimes? When did you trade your calm? Each grudge pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your pulse. One act, yours, is enough. A single release, clear, free. It lifts you, steadies you. The world moves. But you're still. You don't need their reckoning. Seneca asks, what's truly yours? Your will, your mind, your core. Start small, loosen the grip. A breath, a step, a choice. You're not their judge, never were. The man who lets go, he walks free, always. Lesson 7, ignoring small joys. A man walks past dawn's glow. Sunrise paints the sky gold. He scrolls, eyes on the screen. Coffee steams, unnoticed, cooling. The world offers quiet gifts. He misses them, lost in thought. Each moment slips, unclaimed, empty. He seeks joy in grand wins, but the small sparks fade. The heart grows heavy, starved. Loneliness thrives in this blindness. Joy waits, but he's blind. Ever rushed past life's whispers, ignored a breeze, a laugh. You chase the big, the loud, but the small holds your light. This oversight dims your core. It buries your inner peace. Each missed moment deepens void. You're searching, but never finding. Marcus Aurelius speaks, voice steady. Gratitude shapes your reality. The small is not beneath you. You choose what you see. Picture a child chasing fireflies. Each glow is enough, pure. Seneca whispers, look closer. Ignoring gifts surrenders your joy. The cost is your quiet strength. Happiness hides in plain sight. Recall that morning, hurried, tense. You grabbed coffee, ignored its warmth. A bird sang, you didn't hear. You wanted more, always more. But the small wasn't enough. Its absence was your own rush. Epictetus speaks, sharp, unyielding. You control your attention. Now, not the world's pace, its demands. Your power lies in noticing. Stop. Note 3 joys today. Coffee's scent, a stranger's nod. Write them, feel their weight. The small isn't your burden. You're not too big for it. Imagine a gardener tending sprouts. He cherishes each tiny leaf. You're that gardener every day. The street hums, light shifts. You sip slowly, tasted it. The breeze brushes your skin. You're no longer racing past. Why do you skip life's sparks? When did you lose your sight? Each oversight pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel the air. One moment, yours, is enough. A single glance, clear, alive. It grounds you, lifts you. The world offers, and you're still. You don't need the grand prize. Marcus asks, what's truly yours? Your eyes, your heart, your core. Start small, see the light. A smile, a sound, a breath. You're not above the small, never were. The man who sees clearly, he finds joy, always. Lesson 8, resisting change. Life flows like a river. You cling to old stones. The current pulls. You fight. Same job, same faces, safe. Change looms. A shadowed threat. You grip routines, heart racing. Each day feels heavier, stagnant. Loneliness grows in rigid walls. You think stability is strength, but it's a cage, silent. The soul aches, craving freedom. Joy drowns in your resistance. Ever feared a new step? Stayed put, avoiding the unknown. The heart clenches, trapped tight. You're not living, you're holding. This fight steals your vitality. It buries your inner fire. Each refusal deepens the void. You're stuck, but not safe. Epictetus speaks, voice like stone. Flow with what is. Change isn't your enemy. You choose how you move. Picture a leaf carried downstream. It dances, doesn't sink. Seneca whispers, embrace it. Resisting hands away your control. The cost is your quiet joy. Life waits beyond old banks. Recall that moment. Offer came. A new city, a fresh start. You said no. Fear won. Hoping safety would fill you, but the routine grew colder. Your grip was your own cage. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. You have power to adapt, not to freeze, not to cling. Your strength lies in movement. Stop. Try one new thing. A class, a walk, a call. Feel the current. Let it guide. The river isn't your foe. You're not bound to old shores. Imagine a hawk, wings wide. It soars, trusting the wind. You're that hawk every day. The room stills, air shifts. You sign up, take a step. The fear fades, like mist. You're no longer anchored down. Why do you fight the flow? When did you lose your wings? Each resistance pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your breath. One choice, yours, is enough. A single move, clear, free. It lifts you, carries you. The world changes, and you're ready. You don't need the old stones. Epictetus asks, what holds you? Your will, your mind, your core. Start small, test the stream. A new path, a small shift. You're not trapped, never were. The man who flows forward, he finds home, always. Lesson 9, neglecting inner dialogue. Your mind hums, thoughts collide. Words within judge, sharp, relentless. You call yourself weak, unworthy. Each thought cuts, unseen, Delaware EP. The inner voice shapes your core, yet you let it run wild. It whispers, failure, amplifies doubt. Loneliness grows in this chaos. You think it's just your mind, but it's a storm, unchecked. The heart sinks, joy fades. You're your own silent enemy. Ever heard your own harsh voice? After a mistake, it attacks. You crumble under its weight. It's not truth, it's habit. This neglect steals your calm. It drowns your inner light. Each cruel word builds walls. You're trapped, but you hold the key. Marcus Aurelius speaks, voice steady. Your mind is your domain. You shape what it says. You choose its tone, its truth. Picture a garden, wild, untended. Weeds choke, but you can prune. Seneca whispers, guard your thoughts. Neglect hands away your control. The cost is your quiet joy. Peace begins with your voice. Recall that night, error at work. You replayed it, called yourself fool. The inner lash stung, endless. You avoided risks, stayed small. But those words weren't facts. Their bite was your own making. Epictetus speaks, clear, unyielding. You control your inner speech, not the world's noise, its judgments. Your power lies in redirecting. Stop, write one kind thought. I tried, I'll grow stronger. Speak it, feel its weight. The storm isn't your master. You're not its helpless prey. Imagine a captain, steering calm. He guides through raging seas. You're that captain, every moment. The room quiets, thoughts slow. You breathe, rewrite the script. The harsh voice softens, fades. You're no longer its prisoner. Why do you let it wound? When did you lose your voice? Each cruel thought pulls you down, further from the man you are. Pause now, listen within. One word, yours, is enough. A single truth, clear, steady. It grounds you, lifts you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need its bitter echo. Marcus asks, who shapes you? Your will, your heart, your core. Start small, tend your thoughts. A gentle word, a new seed. You're not your critic, never were. The man who speaks kindly, he finds strength, always. Lesson 10. Avoiding vulnerability. A friend asks, "Are you okay?" You nod, lips sealed tight. The weight sits, heavy, unseen. You hide your truth, always. Showing weakness feels like falling. You build walls, tall, cold. Each silence pushes others away. Loneliness grows in your fortress. You think strength is hiding pain, but it's a lie, quiet. The heart aches, joy fades. You're alone, by your design. Ever dodged a truthful answer, brushed off hurt with a shrug. You fear they'll see your cracks, but hiding builds taller walls. This avoidance steals your connection. It buries your inner warmth. Each guarded moment deepens isolation. You're safe, but never whole. Seneca speaks, voice like stone. Share your burden, find relief. Oh, vulnerability isn't your enemy. It's where trust takes root. Picture a bridge, worn but steady. It holds because it bends. Epictetus whispers, "Open up." Hiding hands away your freedom. The cost is your quiet joy. Truth binds you to others. Recall that night. Friends call. They asked. You said, "I'm fine." But your chest screamed, torn. You wanted to speak, didn't. Their distance wasn't their fault. Your walls were your own making. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your strength lies in honesty, not in masks, not in silence. Your power lies in sharing. Stop. Tell one truth today. I'm struggling, to someone close. Feel the words. Let them land. The fortress isn't your home. You're not bound by its stones. Imagine a fire, shared, growing. It warms those who draw near. You're that fire every moment. The room softens, air lightens. You speak, voice low, real. The walls crack, light seeps. You're no longer sealed shut. Why do you fear their gaze? When did you lose your truth? Each silence pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your breath. One word, yours, is enough. A single truth, clear, brave. It frees you, connects you. The world waits, and you're ready. You don't need those heavy walls. Seneca asks, what holds you? Your heart, your voice, your core. Start small, lower the guard. A sentence, a moment, a risk. You're not alone, never were. The man who speaks openly, he finds warmth, always. Lesson 11. Expecting constant company. You crave voice, always near. A quiet room feels wrong. You call, text, seek face, hoping others fill your void. Their absence stings, sharp. Colorado LD. You think company is joy. A moment alone breeds fear. Loneliness grows when they're gone. You lean on their presence. But it's a crutch, fragile. The heart grows heavy. Nebraska EDY. You're tethered, not truly free. Ever panicked when plans cancel? Felt empty without a crowd? You chase others to feel whole. But it's a trap, relentless. This need steals your strength. It drowns your inner calm. Each expectation builds chains. You're bound, but they're not yours. Epictetus speaks, voice like iron. Your peace is within you. Others aren't your anchor. You choose your own steadiness. Picture a star, shining alone. It glows without needing eyes. Seneca whispers, stand firm. Clinging surrenders your control. The cost is your quiet light. Joy lives in your own space. Recall that night, plans fell through. You sat, staring at walls. The silence screamed, unbearable. You texted, desperate for sound, but their absence wasn't failure. Your need was your own cage. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. You have power to be enough, not their time, not their words. Your strength lies in solitude. Stop. Spend an hour alone. Read, walk, or just sit. Feel the quiet. Let it settle. The void isn't your enemy. You're not less without them. Imagine a tree, standing tall. It sways, rooted, needing no one. You're that tree, every day. The phone stays dark, silent. You breathe, no longer chasing. The stillness softens, welcomes. You're no longer their shadow. Why do you need their noise? When did you lose your core? Each expectation pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your pulse. One moment, yours, is enough. A single breath, clear, steady. It holds you, grounds you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need their constant light. Epictetus asks, who completes you? Your mind, your will, your strength. Start small, savor your own time. A quiet coffee, a lone thought. You're not empty, never were. The man who stands alone, he finds freedom, always. Lesson 12. Pursuing external validation. You post, wait for likes. Their silence feels like judgment. You craft words to impress. Each share seeks their approval. The screen dictates your worth. You chase their fleeting glances. Heart races, craving recognition. Loneliness grows when they ignore. You think validation is strength, but it's a chain, subtle. The soul dims, joy fades. You're theirs, not your own. Ever felt this quiet need? Refreshed apps, hoping for praise? You live for their fleeting NOD. But it's a trap, hollow. This pursuit steals your core. It buries your inner light. Each like fuels a void. You're tethered, never truly free. Seneca speaks, voice like stone. Your value lies within you. Their applause isn't your truth. You choose what defines you. Picture a rock, steady, unmoved. It stands, needing no cheers. Epictetus whispers, look inward, chasing hands away your control. The cost is your quiet, joy. Freedom blooms in self-belief. Recall that night, post ignored. You checked again, heart sinking. No likes, no comments, nothing. You felt small, almost invisible. But their silence wasn't truth. Your need was your own weight. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your mind is your anchor, not their clicks, not their eyes. Your power lies in you. Stop. Write one truth today. I am enough, on paper. Read it. Feel its weight. The crowd isn't your mirror. You're not their fleeting score. Imagine a lighthouse, shining alone. It guides without seeking praise. You're that lighthouse, every moment. The phone dims, notifications still. You close the app. Deliberate. The silence feels lighter now. You're no longer their puppet. Why do you seek their light? When did you lose your ground? Each chase pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your breath. One truth, yours, is enough. A single word, clear, steady. It holds you, lifts you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need their hollow crown. Seneca asks, who are you? Your heart, your will, your core. Start small, trust your voice. A thought, a deed, yours alone. You're not their echo, never were. The man who stands firm, he finds peace, always. Lesson 13, feeding self-doubt. A mistake lingers, sharp, heavy. You replay it, mind relentless. You're not enough, it whispers. Each thought stabs, quiet, cruel. The inner voice grows lewder. It paints you small, unworthy. You shrink, avoiding new steps. Loneliness thrives in this shadow. You think doubt is just truth, but it's a lie, cunning. The heart sinks, joy fades. You're your own silent jailer. Ever felt this gnawing fear? A misstep defines your worth. You hide, dreading more failure. It's not reality, it's poison. This doubt steals your courage. It drowns your inner flame. Each self-criticism builds chains. You're trapped, but you hold the lock. Epictetus speaks. Voice like granite, you control your own mind. Doubt isn't your master. You choose what you believe. Picture a sword, dulled by rust. It sharpens with deliberate care. Seneca whispers, challenge it. Feeding doubt surrenders your power. The cost is your quiet joy. Strength grows when you fight back. Recall that day, project fumbled. You called yourself weak, useless. The shame burned. Endless loop. You avoided risks, stayed small. But the error wasn't you. Your doubt was your own cage. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your worth is in your actions, not in flaws, not in falls. Your power lies in rising. Stop. Write one strength today. I persevered. Simple, true. Speak it. Feel its truth. The shadow isn't your home. You're not its helpless prey. Imagine a phoenix, ash-born, soaring. It rises, unbowed by fire. You're that phoenix, every moment. The room stills, thoughts quiet. You breathe, rewrite the narrative. The harsh voice softens, fades. You're no longer its captive. Why do you trust the doubt? When did you lose your fire? Each harsh thought pulls you down, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your pulse. One truth, yours, is enough. A single stand, clear, bold. It frees you, steadies you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need its bitter echo. Epictetus asks, who shapes you? Your will, your heart, your core. Start small, defy the whisper. A task, a choice. Yours alone. You're not your doubt, never were. The man who fights within, he finds light, always. Lesson 14. Overthinking future connections. The mind spins, crafting futures. You imagine talks, laughter, bonds. What if they leave, betray? Each thought tightens, heavy, restless. You plan every word, gesture, hoping to secure their stay. The heart races, seeking certainty. Loneliness grows in this maze. You think planning is control, but it's a trap, endless. The soul tires, joy fades. You're lost before you begin. Ever lain awake, scripting talks, feared rejection before it's real? You build walls, fearing loss. It's not living, it's dreading. This overthinking steals your now. It buries your inner calm. Imagine slight deepens doubt. You're chained, but nothing's happened. Seneca speaks, voice like iron. The present is your domain. The future isn't your burden. You choose where your mind dwells. Picture a bird, wings poised. It flies, not fearing storms. Epictetus whispers, stay here. Overthinking surrenders your freedom. The cost is your quiet joy. Life waits in this moment. Recall that night, mind racing. You pictured a friend's cold reply. The fear gripped, sleep vanished. You crafted defenses, unneeded, but their words weren't yet real. Your worry was your own weight. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. You have power over now, not tomorrow's shadows, its ghosts. Your strength lies in presence. Stop. Focus on one task, a breath, a step. Today, let the future unfold, unwritten. The maze isn't your home. You're not its restless prisoner. Imagine a sailor, eyes on waves. He steers, not chasing horizons. You're that sailor, every day. The room stills, thoughts settle. You breathe, let tomorrow wait. The worry fades, like clouds. You're no longer its captive. Why do you chase what's not? When did you lose your no? Each thought pulls you deeper. further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your breath. One moment. Yours is enough. A single choice. Clear. Steady. It grounds you. Frees you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need tomorrow's script. Seneca asks, what's truly yours? Your mind, your will, your core. Start small. Live this hour. A talk, a smile, unforced. You're not the future's pawn. Never were. The man who stays present. He finds peace always. Lesson 15. Clinging to idealized bonds. You dream of perfect friendships, laughter, loyalty, no shadows. You hold old ties too tight, hoping they match your vision. Their flaws cut, deep, unexpected. You mourn what never was. Each hope tightens the knot. Loneliness grows in this fantasy. You think ideals are love, but they're a weight, heavy. The heart aches, joy fades. You're chained to an illusion. Ever longed for flawless connection, felt betrayed by human faults? You chase a dream, not reality. It's not bonding, it's yearning. This clinging steals your peace. It buries your inner warmth. Each ideal deepens the void. You're lost, chasing what's not. Seneca speaks, voice like stone. Accept them as they are. People aren't your perfect mold. You choose what you expect. Picture a tree, branches crooked. It stands, beautiful in imperfection. Epictetus whispers, let go. Ideals surrender your control. The cost is your quiet joy. Truth lives in real bonds. Recall that day, friend faltered. They forgot your call. Again, you felt betrayed, heart sunk. You wanted them to be more. But their flaws weren't your failure. Your dream was your own cage. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm eternal. Your strength is in reality, not in visions, not in hopes. Your power lies in acceptance. Stop. See one friend clearly. Their quirks, their limits, human. Love them for what they are. The ideal isn't your home. You're not bound to its chains. Imagine a river, winding, flawed. It flows, embracing every bend. You're that river, every moment. The room softens, air lightens. You smile, no longer demanding. Their flaws fade, less heavy. You're no longer their sculptor. Why do you chase perfect shadows? When did you lose the real? Each ideal pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your breath. One truth, yours, is enough. A single bond, clear, human. It holds you, steadies you, the world hums, and you're still. You don't need their perfect light. Seneca asks, what's truly yours? Your heart, your will, your core. Start small, embrace the flawed. A laugh, a fault, a friend. You're not their dream, never were. The man who accepts reality, he finds warmth, always. Lesson 16. Seeking external fulfillment. You chase titles, crowds, praise. Each goal promises a full heart, a promotion, a packed room. You think they'll banish loneliness. But the shine fades, EMPTI. The heart still hungers, quiet. Each chase leaves you heavier. You run, but never arrive. You believe things bring joy, but they're shadows, not light. The soul aches, joy slip. You're tethered to fleeting things. Ever felt this restless hunger? Bought more, still felt less. You seek outside, craving wholeness. But it's a lie, endless. This pursuit steals your core. It drowns your inner peace. Each want widens the void. You're chasing, but never home. Epictetus speaks, voice like stone. Your happiness lies within you. Things aren't your salvation. You choose what fills your soul. Picture a well, deep, steady. It flows, needing no rain. Seneca whispers, look inside. Seeking out surrenders your control. The cost is your quiet strength. Joy waits in your own depths. Recall that day, new watch gleamed. You showed it, felt briefly alive. But night came, same old ache. The shine didn't fill you. Its promise wasn't your truth. Your want was your own weight. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your mind is your treasure, not their gifts, not their cheers. Your power lies in you. Stop. Find one inner spark, a memory, a skill, yours. Feel it, let it ground you. The world isn't your answer. You're not its hollow echo. Imagine a monk, robe simple. He smiles, needing no gold. You're that monk, every moment. The room quiets, air stills. You breathe, no longer chasing. The hunger softens, fades. You're no longer its servant. Why do you seek their glitter? When did you lose your depth? Each chase pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your pulse. One truth, yours, is enough. A single breath, clear, steady. It holds you, centers you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need its fleeting glow. Epictetus asks, what's truly yours? Your heart, your will, your core. Start small, nurture your light. A thought, a moment, enough. You're not their prize, never were. The man who finds within, he finds fulfillment, always. Lesson 17, ignoring personal boundaries. A friend calls, late, demanding. You answer, though exhausted, drained. Their words spill, you absorb. You say yes, always yes. The heart sinks, stretched thin. You give, neglecting your core. Each overstep blurs your line. Loneliness grows when you're not you. You think pleasing is strength, but it's a weight, crushing. The soul fades. Joy slips. You're theirs, not your own. Ever felt this quiet loss? Said yes when you meant no. You bend, fearing their anger. It's not kindness, it's surrender. This neglect steals your dignity. It drowns your inner calm. Each breach widens the void. You're open, but not free. Epictetus speaks, voice like iron. Your boundaries are your power. Others don't own your time. You choose what you allow. Picture a gate, strong, steady. It opens only when you say. Seneca whispers, guard yourself, pleasing hands away your control. The cost is your quiet joy. Strength lies in saying no. Recall that day, phone buzzing. A colleague pushed. You gave in. You worked late. Resentment burned. You wanted peace. Got chaos. Their needs weren't your duty. Your yes was your own chain. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your mind is your fortress. Not their wants, not their pull. Your power lies in limits. Stop. Say no once today. Politely, firmly, to one ask. Feel the space it creates. The weight isn't your burden. You're not their endless well. Imagine a wolf, eyes sharp. It guards its ground, unyielding. You're that wolf, every moment. The room stills, air clears. You decline. Voice steady, clear. The guilt fades. Like smoke, you're no longer their servant. Why do you carry their load? When did you lose your line? Each yes pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your breath. One choice, yours, is enough. A single no. Clear, firm. It frees you, steadies you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need their approval. Epictetus asks, who owns you? Your will, your heart, your core. Start small, set one boundary. A moment, a task, yours alone. You're not their doormat, never were. The man who holds his ground, he finds peace, always. Lesson 18, dwelling on rejection. Our door shuts, words sting. They didn't call, didn't stay. You replay their cold glance. Each thought burns, sharp, relentless. Rejection feels like your truth. You wear it, heavy, constant. The heart clenches, joy fades. Loneliness grows in this loop. You think their no defines you, but it's a shadow, fleeting. The soul dims, chained to pain. You're stuck, not moving forward. Ever felt this piercing wound? A friend's silence, a lover's exit? You question your own worth. It's not fact, it's a story. This dwelling steals your light. It buries your inner strength. Each rerun deepens the scar. You're trapped, but they're gone. Epictetus speaks, voice like stone. You control your own value. Their rejection isn't your mirror. You choose what you carry. Picture a star, distant, steady. It shines, unseen by some. Seneca whispers, let it pass. Dwelling hands away your freedom. The cost is your quiet joy. Life waits beyond their no. Recall that night, message unread. You stared, heart sinking fast. Their silence screamed, you're less. You wondered what you did wrong, but their choice wasn't your fault. Your pain was your own weight. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your mind is your anchor, not their words, not their absence. Your power lies in release. Stop. Write their rejection down. One sentence, then tear it. Feel the paper rip, dissolve. Their no isn't your chain. You're not bound to their verdict. Imagine a hawk soaring high. It flies, untouched by scorn. You're that hawk every moment. The room stills, air lightens. You breathe, let their shadow fade. The sting softens, like mist. You're no longer their echo. Why do you hold their judgment? When did you lose your core? Each thought pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your pulse. One truth, yours, is enough. A single breath, clear, free. It lifts you, steadies you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need their fleeting yes. Epictetus asks, who defines you? Your will, your heart, your strength. Start small, reclaim your worth. A step, a choice, yours alone. You're not their rejection, never were. The man who moves on, he finds light, always. Lesson 19, neglecting self-compassion. A mistake lands, heavy, sharp. You scold yourself, voice harsh. You're not enough, you think. Each word stabs, quiet, cruel. The inner judge never rests. You punish every slip, relentless. The heart shrinks, joy fades. Loneliness grows in this cold. You think hardness is strength, but it's a blade, inward. The soul aches, starved of care. You're your own worst foe. Ever felt this inner whip? Berated yourself for small flaws? You demand perfection, no mercy. It's not growth, it's torment. This neglect steals your warmth. It drowns your inner light. Each harsh thought builds walls. You're trapped, but you hold the key. Seneca speaks, voice like stone. Be gentle with your soul. You deserve your own kindness. You choose how you heal. Picture a child, stumbling, learning. You'd lift, not curse them. Epictetus whispers, forgive yourself, and for harshness surrenders your peace. The cost is your quiet joy. Compassion starts within your heart. Recall that day, task failed. You called yourself weak, useless. The shame burned, endless sting. You hid, fearing more falls. But the error wasn't you. Your cruelty was your own chain. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your mind deserves your care, not your scorn, not your lash. Your power lies in softness. Stop. Write one kind word. I'm learning. Simple, true. Speak it. Feel its warmth. The judge isn't your master. You're not its broken prey. Imagine a dawn, soft, forgiving. It rises, embracing every flaw. You're that dawn, every moment. The room stills, air softens. You breathe, ease the inner voice. The harshness fades, like fog. You're no longer your critic. Why do you wound your heart? When did you lose your grace? Each harsh word pulls you down, further from the man you are. Pause now, feel your breath. One kindness, yours, is enough. A single word, clear, gentle. It holds you, lifts you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need your own whip. Seneca asks, who heals you? Your will, your heart, your core. Start small. Offer yourself mercy. A breath, a pause, a balm. You're not your flaws, never were. The man who shows compassion, he finds warmth, always. Lesson 20. Fearing authentic expression. You swallow words, throat tight. A thought rises, but you pause. What if they laugh, judge? You hide your truth, Massachusetts Sked. The heart clenches, heavy, silent. You blend in, safe, unseen. Each muted voice deepens lone lines. Joy fades in this restraint. You think silence is safety, but it's a cage, subtle. The soul aches, craving freedom. You're not living, you're hiding. Ever choked back your truth, stayed quiet to avoid scorn? You fear their eyes, their whispers. It's not peace, it's surrender. This fear steals your voice. It buries your inner light. Each held word builds walls. You're trapped, but you hold the gate. Epictetus speaks, voice like iron. Your truth is your power. Their judgment isn't your chain. You choose what you share. Picture a river, bold, unstopped. It carves its path, fearless. Seneca whispers, speak freely. Hiding hands away your strength. The cost is your quiet joy. Authenticity sparks your inner flame. Recall that moment, group gathered. You had a thought, held back. Their laughter loomed, a shadow. You stayed silent, felt smaller. But their scorn wasn't real. Your fear was your own lock. Marcus Aurelius speaks, calm, eternal. Your mind is your canvas, not their doubts, not their sneers. Your power lies in expression. Stop, share one truth today. A feeling, honest, to a friend. Feel the words. Let them land. The cage isn't your home. You're not bound by their gaze. Imagine a lion, roaring proud. It speaks, heedless of critics. You're that lion, every moment. The room hums, air lightens. You speak, voice steady, clear. The fear fades, like dust. You're no longer their echo. Why do you mute your heart? When did you lose your raw? Each silence pulls you deeper, further from the man you are. Pause now. Feel your breath. One word, yours, is enough. A single truth, clear, bold. It frees you, lifts you. The world hums, but you're still. You don't need their silent nod. Epictetus asks, who are you? Your voice, your will, your core. Start small, let it out. A thought, a truth, yours alone. You're not their shadow, never were. The man who speaks true, he finds freedom, always. Rain taps the window softly. A single lamp glows. Dim, city lights blur. Far off, the room holds its breath. Loneliness once sat here, heavy. Its weight pressed your chest. Now, it feels lighter, somehow. Each lesson, a quiet anchor. You've walked through shadows, alone. Felt the sting of empty nights. But you're not that shadow. You're the man who stands. The air carries a new calm. Your heart beats, steady, yours. What did you carry tonight? A truth, a spark, a pause. The world hums, loud, relentless. Yet you found your stillness. No one else holds your core. You've learned to hold it tight. Marcus whispers, "You are enough." His voice lingers, like smoke. The mirror waits. No judgment. Who do you see now? A man, scarred, but broken. His eyes carry quiet, strength. The rain slows. Night deepens. You're not chasing ghosts anymore. Our breath feels fuller, real. Joy isn't out there, waiting. It's here, in your own depth. You've faced the ache, unflinching. The clock ticks, soft, unhurried. You sit, no need to run. The world can't pull you now. You've built your inner fortress. What will you take forward? A word, a choice, a flame? The night is yours, always. No one else defines it. Seneca asks, what's truly yours? Your mind, your will, your light. You've stood in the quiet, felt the ground beneath you. The man who faces himself. He's never truly alone. We're here, silent, waiting. If you need this place again, come back. No words needed. Just you and your own truth.